Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has warned the West that the Kremlin is running out of patience following a week of tense negotiations over military activity in Europe. NATO is calling on Russia to pull back its troops from Ukraine's eastern border. Meanwhile, the US says Moscow is preparing an operation to provide a pretext to invade. Russia has denied any plans for military aggression and instead criticized NATO's expansion in Eastern Europe. Lavrov said military bases being established on the Sea of Azov are a step too far.
In the Baltic region and in other countries in Northern Europe, new bases are being established in the Black Sea, and the English are setting up a base in Ukraine. They are building a base in the Sea of Azov, and we categorically cannot accept this. This is an unacceptable approach.
Russia analyst Galina Polanskaya says Russia is demanding a written response from NATO by next week.
Sergei Lavrov today said that Russia is expecting a very quick written response from the United States on all of the proposals of Russia during those security talks. And he said that if the proposals are rejected, the situation will be assessed and reported to the President Putin, and it will be Mr. Putin who will decide on the next step. All top Russian officials and diplomats have been saying that if the proposals are rejected, Russia will take all the necessary measures, but what those measures will be is not precise. And today, Foreign Minister Lavrov quoted once again Mr. Putin, who at the end of December said that Russia could give a military technical response to the NATO's eastward expansion, and that it could be very different, and it will depend on what military specialists will propose to Mr. Putin. So the question, what will Russia do? What will be its next step? The U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says that the U.S. intelligence has developed information that Russia has been preparing the groundwork to have the option of fabricating a pretext of the invasion in Ukraine, including sabotage activities by accusing Ukraine of preparing military actions in the east of the country. Russia has been denying any such of accusations and allegations and says that it does not plan any attacks on Ukraine.
Now, Ukraine is calling for fresh talks with Russia and the US. Is President Putin likely to sit down with Biden and Zelenskyy?
Well, the Kremlin has not given any answer yet, but I would be very surprised if it happens, because you see, Russia says that, first of all, it is not a part in this conflict, and that Kyiv has to talk directly with the separatists in Donbass. Russia says that that's what the Minsk agreements say, and urges Kyiv to respect those agreements. We have been hearing this a lot, and right now Russia made it clear that it wants written answers on behalf of the US, and Minister Lavrov today said that it was only the United States who really could have a word in all of this situation around what is happening in Ukraine. So I don't think that Vladimir Putin is eager for such talks, but of course any surprises are possible. But what is for sure that Mr. Putin is going to meet a president, the president of China, on the 4th of February. He will go to China and will attend the opening ceremony of the Olympics and will talk with Xi Jinping. And of course, I think that China has also some questions about what is happening around Ukraine. But once again, Russia is expecting written answers and wants guarantees that Ukraine will never become a part of NATO. And today, Foreign Minister Lavrov said that Russia's patience has run out.